This episode is brought to you by Buy My Stuff on eBay. Yes, you too can buy my stuff from eBay. Simply search for the seller, Tin Dog Podcast, and you can own some rare and collectible items. From the same people who brought you Buy My Books on Amazon. Check the show notes for a direct link.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome once again to another Tin Dog Podcast. Now, before I start talking about Krynoid Nightfall, just need to bring you up to date. I was not the biggest fan of the latest series of Doctor Who, and I thought of what can I do as a little, not palate cleanser, but something with a bit more fun. So, I've been hitting my all the DVD collections and all that kind of thing and having a bit of a trawl. And it occurred to me that there was a TV series I absolutely loved when I was a kid. I own it on DVD. Well, I owned season 1, the first set on DVD, but I now own them all. And I just wanted to kind of watch it as, let's use the word Odyssey, the pilgrimage. But instead of Doctor Who, I wanted to do something that appealed. So I put on Twitter and I said, hey, do you want me to do more Big Finish? Do you want me to do this programme? Or just do ordinary Doctor Who or something else? And overwhelmingly, the people responded. The people have spoken. So, for 26 episodes, running parallel with the Big Finish reviews and anything else that comes along, like the War Between the Land and the Sea, unless, of course, the War Between the Land and the Sea is on in 1 week, and then I'll do 1 episode per day like we did with Torchwood Children of Smurfs. I should be able to, by the beginning of January next year, once a week, have got through the entirety of Ulysses 31. Oh yeah, now that's a cartoon we can all get on board with. I was 9 when I watched them all. I have seen them all, but I watched them back then. I may have dipped in and out over the years, but to be honest, this is my first big revisit. So join me for that, and we'll get back to it another time. We start with episode 1, Vengeance of the Gods, but that's another story, because right now I'm kind of playing catch-up with Krynoid, Planet Krynoid Nightfall. Okay, the warnings straight off say this release contains adult material, may not be suitable for younger listeners. It's got Krynoids in it. There's going to be a bit of body horror. What was acceptable in the 70s may not be as acceptable as it could be these days. We're all on the same page with that, so that's fine. Okay, it's 3 episodes long. This is the first box set. It's going somewhere. Not quite sure where. You've got 1 big chunk of background, and then you've got the 3 episode titles. So let's just do this a bit at a time. For 100 years, sunlight has been a beacon of hope shining across a troubled galaxy. An artificial paradise on a frozen world offering safe haven for super rich and employment for even the poorest of labourers. At least that's what the advert says. Unfortunately for Governor Robert Hodan, one of his engineers has just discovered a pair of strange-looking pods lodged in a satellite, so sunlight, that glittering, verdant oasis, will never be the same again. Because, as the Doctor knows too well, on planets where the Krynoid get established, the vegetation eats the animals. Okay, you've got Paul McGann on the front of the box. You've also got, hey, isn't that the bloke from number 9 or League of Gentlemen? Oh, he was in that episode of Doctor Who we don't talk about. Him, that's Rhys Shearsmith, who's a great performer. And we've got Paul McGann on the front of the box. Now that is misleading. Paul McGann is only in box set number 2 of this. It's listed as 1.1, 1.2 and 1.3, so we're guessing there's going to be more, and they've probably recorded them all, and that's great. So the problem with the Krynoids versus the Doctor is the Doctor can beat the Krynoids. The problem with the universe, a world without the Doctor, or once the Krynoids are established, is the Krynoids are going to win, and we're left with that terrible dilemma, that horrible place to be, because the Krynoids are pretty damn awful. And of course they always travel in twos, apparently. You know, we like that kind of thing as sci-fi fans. We like rules when it comes to our monsters. So, what have we got? We've got a planet that is basically covered in ice, but underneath the ice there is vegetation. It's a colony world in the, well, let's use the words arse end of nowhere. And there's a lot of the sort of thing that appeared in the John Pertwee era. There's a lot of corporate interference, corporate planets, that kind of thing. And of course there's the mayor of the place. You've got the super rich, you've also got the poor, you've got engineers, you've got... It's just very, very well done world building. There's clearly been a lot of thought gone into this. The mechanics of how everything works, the stuff in space, the stuff on the ground. And then there's the stuff with the Doctor that echoes something with Liv from 100 years earlier. So I'm guessing there's going to be an 8th Doctor incident in one of the other box sets that tells the story of what happened before this 100 years earlier, with an earlier Krynoid attack that gets solved. Sorry, spoilers, but you've basically got a whole world and something's gone wrong. You've got the initial arrival of the Krynoids and the world building in episode 1, which Jonathan Morris pulls off perfectly. By the end of story 1, you are so invested with all of these characters and you know it's going to be great. And then the Doctor turns up. But you've got the distant relic that nobody ever talks about. You've got the massive combine harvesters. You've got the secret programming. All of this business is really nicely constructed. You've got your story with the Doctor, and then you go back to a world that's closer to Day of the Triffids, or a zombie apocalyptic movie with Krynoid attacks and planning, and oh my god, episode 3 is just full on horror. It's great. It's survival horror at its best. So Jonathan S. Powell, I don't know if he drew the short straw in this one, but he had to write a Doctor Who story that then finished with the Doctor leaving and then the planet going, actually, it's so much worse. It's one of those fortunately, unfortunately, fortunately, and then more unfortunately, and then very unfortunately stories. Each individual built-in cliffhanger per scene makes everything slightly worse. It's just a helter-skelter of terror. So if you like your Doctor Who a little bit darker, if you like your worlds of Doctor Who with a little bit more despondency, then this one's for you. Here's the trailer and decide for yourself. Until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions,
I think this is it, Maggie. The source of the outage.
the world of Doctor Who.
Well, this one, it's a sphere, about 20 centimetres diameter, green. I think it's organic, like a seed pod.
Engineer, destroy it. Destroy both the pods at once.
Planet Krynoid, Nightfall.
It's the engineer. He's awake.
Future, your skin.
Maggie, they want to kill me.
The infection must be mutagenic.
Are you in here?
What if he's here?
Don't.
Do you think he'd eat us?
I can hear the grass grow. Hello, Krynoid.
Krynoid?
Hang on, who are you? Who put you in charge?
I'm the doctor.
You left those people to die back there.
Oh, please. They were as good as dead already. At least they died quickly, and the Krynoids were deprived of a meal.
Are those teeth marks? What have you done to me? What have you done to me?
It's all right, Mummy. I'm here.
So you're telling me my wife's been abducted?
No, Governor. I'm telling you we've got a mentally unstable carnivore loose in Atrium.
destroyed the perimeter fence. They've got inside the yard.
This whole place is going to hell.
If you want to live, you have to run! Now!
Big Finish, for the love of stories. That was the Tin Dog Podcast. All topics discussed are the intellectual property of the copyright owners. No infringement is intended. Why not follow the show on Blue Sky at tindogpodcast.bsky.social. If you've enjoyed this podcast on YouTube, please click like and subscribe. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.